prominent, feminist and lifelong registered Democrat, agrees with Sophie Cunningham. Indiana Fever guard Sophie Cunningham has sparked a lot of conversation over the past several days after she spoke out against transgender athletes. However, she is now receiving some support from an unlikely source. As Cunningham continues to speak her mind on the matter, one prominent self-described, feminist and lifelong registered Democrat has expressed support for the Fever guard. Cunningham speaks out. This whole ordeal began last month when Cunningham decided to voice her opinion on transgender athletes. As part of a recent ESPN profile, Cunningham was asked about her political views, including the MAGA Barbie nickname that has been associated with her in recent months. In answering the question, the Indiana Fever star shared her thoughts on transgender athletes competing in women's sports. "I got a lot of negative feedback about me hating trans. And I'm like, I never once said that," she told ESPN. "I think that I am here to extend love. But I also think with that love is truth, being honest. And I want to protect young girls in a locker room, or young girls in sport who shouldn't have to go against biological men." Several days later, Cunningham reiterated her position rather than walking it back. "I said what I said. I think it's kind of common sense," Cunningham said earlier this week. "And I think I'll always believe in that. I think it's really important to protect children, and that's little girls who are also involved in that category. I stand on what I said." She addressed the topic once again in a post on X while reacting to a recent incident involving two teenage girls who said they were verbally confronted by a Seattle Storm co-owner, who was subsequently suspended. "I truly believe there is a safe space and love for everybody. Biological girls, biological boys, trans women, and trans men. Everyone is welcome at my table. You can disagree and still be kind," Cunningham wrote in a post on X. "Bravo to those girls for standing up for what they believe. You'll be hearing from me soon, yay for gifts." Truly embarrassing of the co-owner. Cunningham did not speak with reporters following the Fever's victory over the Seattle Storm earlier this week. But before Friday night's game against the Portland Fire, she made it known that she has no plans to avoid the criticism surrounding her remarks. Prominent activist supports Cunningham. While reactions to Cunningham's statements have been largely split according to political leanings, with Cunningham getting support from conservatives and criticism from liberals, at least one high-profile individual from the other side of the aisle has expressed support for the Fever guard. Jean Chadbourne, the founder of Women Are Real, an activist group in California which co-organized Tuesday's rally in support of Cunningham in Seattle, has expressed support for Cunningham despite describing herself as a feminist and lifelong registered Democrat. "I do not endorse anything else political about Sophie Cunningham, but I respect her," she said via The Telegraph. "As a feminist and lifelong registered Democrat, I have found myself making allyships with women that I disagree with all across the political spectrum." Chadbourne said around 2/3 of supporters were Democrats, including herself.